Hello tribe, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a reading called What's Next in Love for My Single People. Now, those who are in relationships, you may want to watch this out of curiosity to see if some of the events are already taking place in your life. But this is purely for my singles, that's my intention. And as usual, pile number 1, 2, and 3. Take your time. If you need to stop the video right here, I will say in timestamps. Hello, group number 1. Let's see what is up with you in love next for my single people. Ooh, okay, we have a bit of drama here. Let's get a tarot deck and let's see what this is about. Let's clarify gossip first. We have 3 of Wands. Ooh, we have the 7 of Swords. Listen, I don't know what's happening here, but hey, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. We have the 2 of Spears. We have 3 of Coins. We have a Tower. We have 10 of Spears. We have 5 of Swords, bottom of a deck. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is either or, and this situation seems to be important since this is coming up. What's next connected to love life is one person talking about the other, and it does seem like this is a past situation. In some way, it may show up in your life. Maybe you ended on bad terms with one particular individual, and I don't know if this is you talking about them to someone else or it is them. You will know what's the situation yourself, but it does seem like the end has come, meaning the end of thinking about this individual, the end of any arguments, the end of any emotional attachment, and that is going to be needed in order for someone to progress to the next stage of their love life. It seems that we are, first of all, kind of expressing our emotions, getting everything off of our hearts, connected to our past relationship or past pattern of relationship. And then we're deciding to close those doors and we're not coming back there. We don't want to feed into this energy. We don't want to feed into those events. We are deciding we're going to look towards the future, okay? And yeah, it can be hard work for some of you here to forget some of the things that were said, or to forget this individual, or to forget someone when they are maybe in some way trying to sneak back into your life and in not maybe a very nice manner. So this is part of a story here. Let's continue. What is next in love? And I'm going to be using the Steampunk Tarot. Once the situation is over and done with, it seems like this is needed for closure for someone because the doors are still open. We have Judgment. We have King of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 7 of Pentacles. High Priestess. Knight of Wands. Justice, the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. What's next in love is the person that you wished for, okay? And I want to say for pile number 1, be careful what you wish for. Some of you said, I want someone who's very well disciplined, someone who's a really good boss or leader, someone who may have their own business, or someone who's a provider. Listen, that is what kind of individual is crossing paths with you in the future, but it is not an easy relationship because this individual will also require quite a lot from you. See, there is someone who requires quite a lot from themselves, and they're gonna want the same from the people that they love. They're gonna be that kick in the ass type of energy. If you don't know, for example, how to manage manage your finances, they will get on top of that. And it can be triggering for someone, right? Don't boss me around, or don't tell me what to do. But I do see that the intention behind this with the King of Pentacles and the Emperor here is good. This person in some way will want to lighten your load, and they're going to want to work with you on an aspect that you're not really good at. This is someone who has built themselves up. This person has spent time with themselves to really correct some of their characteristics or personality traits that they knew was not good enough for them. This is someone who has high standards, okay? This individual will be quite patient, but they also tend to be quite judgmental if someone keeps making the same mistakes. They're patient at first, but then they're gonna sit someone down and say, you know what? Maybe it's time to figure this out now, or maybe it's time to learn. So what can the best plan be? Let's make a plan together. So that's why I said, for some of you, this individual may seem like a very hard work. If you're not gonna have similar character traits where you're gonna have your shit together, or at least you're trying to, it could be difficult for someone to be in a relationship with this person who is very kind of YOLO, free-spirited, let's see what tomorrow brings, has no plan, or just goes with the flow. This relationship then would probably have a lot of challenges because you're just going to be too different. This person is looking for a personality that is also as strong as them. Okay, that's why I said it can be triggering for some people. This person doesn't like any bullshit. This person likes to talk to people with straightforward, short sentences. They're very business-minded. They are a very good provider, and they will take care of someone very, very well. It's a serious type of individual, okay? Very serious individual. Let's see what else. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom, the Magician, Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Chariot. I want to pull a couple of cards from this other deck. Where did I put it? 1 second. Here we go. On the side we have collaboration, we have engagement, we have summer. This is going to be an important season, significant season to this connection. For this connection, we have reconciliation here. There is a situation, a possibility here for you to cross paths with this person. Not create a relationship, but just cross paths with this person, and then you're going to see this individual sometime in the future again. But at a time when you're crossing paths with them, you're not even thinking about them as a possible partner. It could be just someone who you see very briefly, and then your paths cross again, and you're going to meet each other with a different energy. It's very likely that you're going to work with this individual on some sort of plan, idea, project. You may meet this person around the warmer months, but with timing and tarot, and especially there are so many watching, don't stick to that, okay? It is very possible that this relationship will move towards an engagement. It seems that you're going to learn how to work with each other. And what's going to be important for you is how you handle conflict. People need to learn how to have a conflict, right? A lot of times, a conflict can happen because of one thing, but when people are arguing, they don't know how to argue properly, and they can create much more fire. And then it's even much more difficult. Then someone gets maybe offended, and people need to then talk about why they got offended, and it's just a whole shebang. So in this relationship, what both of you are learning is how to handle arguments and conflict in a very mature manner. This is a relationship that is not rainbows and unicorns. This is a very mature type of relationship that brings out a lot out of you and out of them as well, and you put it on a table and you're saying, okay, how do we have these things, these tools, how do we work with them as a team? So that's what kind of relationship you got, pile number 1. I hope this made sense, and thanks for passing by. If you need more content, I'll see you on Patreon. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. Let's see what we got for you, for my singles. Ooh, we have lust, and we have take care or there will be loss of material wealth. Okay, let's see how this ties in together. We're going to use the Game of Thrones tarot for you. Let's clarify lust first. What's happening? We have the 2 of Spears, which is the 2 of Wands. We have Death. We have 4 of Cups. We have 3 of Swords. So a bit like in pile number 1, we have pre-story here, what's happening before you meet another individual. We have 7 of Spears, which is 7 of Wands, the King of Spears, the King of Coins, the Queen of Coins, bottom of a deck, Page of Coins. Okay, let's split a deck. Let's see what else. Knight of Coins. Look, first thing what we need to talk about here, there is a situation that is being shown to me. It could be a past scenario that is still creeping into your current energy that needs to be talked about. I'm seeing a relationship that is quite lustful, but what carries this relationship is either the attraction or sex, but is not so much the heart-to-heart conversations or deep love. And I'm seeing someone who keeps coming back or keeps wanting to think about that individual, even though they know that that relationship may not be long-lasting. And with the Death card and 4 of Cups next to it, what's happening before the new phase starts, the new phase of love, new season, someone is letting go of that lust. Someone is saying, you know what, I'm going to stop breaking my own heart. I'm going to place very clear boundaries with myself, and I'm going to let this individual go. We have 2 people here in the picture. There is this person who is creeping in from the past. So this could be a very quick romance with someone before you meet this King of Coins. But what's highlighted here, with the shark here, there is some sort of loss here. We're seeing loss of energy because of this lustful relationship, loss of maybe even material wealth because someone wants to give, but they're not receiving anything back, and they're deciding to place very clear boundaries and say, okay, it's enough. This is not what I'm looking for. So let's continue with the King of Coins and the Queen of Coins. This is your pair here, the individual that you're going to have a relationship with next. Let's continue. Let's take these cards, put them back into decks because they're not applicable anymore. Let's continue the story. Seven of Cups. It's a very dreamy, and this relationship starts as very dreamy here. There's a lot of daydreaming, thinking about the other individual whilst sleeping, whilst going to sleep, and maybe during the sleep. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Okay, the Four of Cups. Okay, so remember how we talked about the past situation? It seems like this energy is seeping into this next connection, and it seems like it's yours. If it's not yours, then this is another person's who are dealing with that type of relationship before you. If it is your energy here, it seems that you will want to have a conversation with this new individual saying that this past situation is still affecting me. And I know this is none of your business, but please understand that some of the triggers may come up, but I'm working on this, so please be patient with me. That's what kind of communication I'm seeing between these two people. This couple is very grounded. This couple is very grounded. This couple is very loyal to each other, and that's what I really like here. I am seeing you celebrating pretty quickly into relationship the anniversary, and you're going to want to make it a big deal. It seems like both of you will want to make sure that you don't forget. And I'm seeing someone organizing a date on a time or on a date when they first met each other. This individual seems to be very trustworthy. This is a family person type of individual. They're very much about planning for the future, making sure that finances are fine, making sure that they know where they're going, making sure that everyone around them feels safe. Okay, let's get more info here. See, in this relationship, someone's past keeps creeping in with Seven of Swords and a Temperance here. It seems that they want to come back to balance. They want to come back to trusting, but it may be difficult at the beginning because they may be questioning this relationship because of what has happened in the past. So someone is being very wary of that and gonna have some work to do in their own head. Not gonna lie. Let's see what else is waiting here. Yeah, clear communication will be the way to go. Otherwise, this could be a sabotage of a new, potentially good relationship. Yeah, because then someone's going to have to stand their ground. Maybe someone is very jealous in relationship and that keeps creeping into this and creating drama or chaos. Yeah, I see Nine of Spears putting walls up because someone is attacking someone. That would be something to avoid and to acknowledge. Whoever this individual is, they're being shown to me as quite a romantic person. It could be that they themselves were deceived in the past by someone with this traitor card and the Queen of Spears showing up as someone else in the past. And it could be them who is being very cautious of this situation. See, these two individuals, the Queen and the King of Pentacles, they are ready. But the moment they are in this relationship, it seems like all the little bits and pieces that they thought that they worked through may come to the surface because of how much they care about this relationship. And they're trying to invest in it, but people will have to deal with those shadow selves on their own or with a partner. Okay? Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, it's very likely that you're going to create a family together, build together. We have the Hierophant, the Ten of Coins. Both of you want that. One of you will want it sooner than the other. So for example, one of you will want the engagement or the marriage sooner than the other. You're going to have to talk about this. What's your expectation? What is your timing? And kind of discuss about that. And also where you want to live. That's what I'm seeing here. Maybe you came from different backgrounds, or you live in a different city than this person, or just in general, even if you live in the same town or city, you both may be deciding to move somewhere else. And say you have an eye on one particular place and they're thinking about somewhere else. So I'm seeing compromise taking place here in terms of where we're going to make our home, where we're going to build our home. Alrighty, let's get a couple of more cards from an oracle deck. Yeah, look, expect to move. I just talked about this. You both are moving and creating your life somewhere else. Or maybe you gotta move in order to live with one another first. So you're living in different locations. And maybe there might be some delays connected to this move. Something is up with the timing. Maybe someone has to deal with their work or look for a new job because they're moving somewhere else. Don't push each other too much or don't compete with time. Just notice how everything's unfolding. Okay, What to watch out for here is watch out for wanting to name or label this relationship. I see a lot of people do that, especially on YouTube and comment section. This relationship is twin flame. This relationship is soulmate. It doesn't freaking matter. People tend to label relationships out of insecurity. That's what I've noticed, because they're trying to make it work and they're trying to push that relationship to work. But those who feel very secure about relationship and very grounded, they don't care about labels. So that's something maybe that you're going to learn as well yourself. We are building it together. It's up to both of us. It takes two to tango. What kind of strong relationship we're gonna build? We don't care about labels. We don't care what it is called in spirituality. We just care how we treat each other, and we care where we're going. Okay. This individual seems to be very giving. Their love language may be gift giving, one of the strongest love languages. There will be more, of course, but that's something that's coming through. And it seems like the moment you meet one another, you may notice how everything in your life and in their life kind of falls into places with a tidy up card. You know, sometimes we plan, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, but we're not sure how to do that. We meet a person and everything just falls into places. So that's what kind of connection I have for pile number 2. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. Thanks for passing by. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey pile 3, let's see what is up with you. For my singles, we have travel and we have wrath, sorrow over a loss. Let's get more information here. We're gonna be using the Steampunk Tarot. Let's clarify travel first, and then we're gonna get into other cards' energy to see what that is talking about. We have the Magician, 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, success, nice. We have the 2 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Are you already in relationship, or a lot of you are going to be in this relationship pretty soon? Because this feels very present to me, this energy of this individual. Where other piles were not so much. For other piles we had stories coming from the past first, and then we jumped into the future energy. Though it can be for some of you this, because we have 2 individuals. One of them may be past individual, one of them may be the future one. Let's clarify the Devil here. The Hierophant. Okay. Oh yes. Okay, listen. You also have a bit of a past situation here that is showing up. Or it could be a situation that you haven't been in just yet, but you will be before you meet this other individual that we'll talk about later. So we're seeing you thinking about where you want to move, where you want to travel, okay? Right around that time, you're going to be pretty successful. You're going to succeed at something very important in your life. You may maybe, for example, earn more money, get your dream job, get enrolled into, I don't know, scholarship or whatever the case. And you're going to be thinking about the future, and you will meet around that time an individual who, there might be 2 of them at the same time, because it seems to be overlapping for me a little bit here. One of those individuals, now what to keep an eye out on, one of those individuals from a get-go, you will probably notice that they're not very good at commitment, or by the stories that they tell you, it's just gonna show you that they're not, maybe they're afraid of commitment, or they have issues with commitment, or they keep wanting to kind of be in relationship but act like they're single. That would be the individual to watch out for. I really feel that you could avoid this situation, okay? If you had a grounded perspective on relationship and what you want, you can avoid this situation. This individual will show up as a very charismatic individual, kind of sweep you off your feet type of person, okay? Now this other individual who is being shown to me that you potentially may want to get in a relationship with them, they're going to be very focused on their career, and they're very knowledgeable. This is a bit of type of a geek individual. They always want to know new information. They want to expand their knowledge. They're going to be super smart. They can hold a conversation with anyone. Say you take your partner to your work party And listen, you can leave them on their own with people, because they're always going to find something to talk about with individuals who may be from different backgrounds, working in different jobs, because they just know so much. And I feel like you're going to want to work on relationship with this individual. We do see that there may be a bit of a spark with someone else here, either before, most likely before this relationship here, or for some of you may have to choose. Those both individuals may be in the picture for you, and you go, ooh, I don't know what to do now. So it's going to be your call here. Let's clarify what Over the Lost talks about. It's not really sorrow over a loss. What you're gonna decide to lose, you deciding to lose that yourself. And for some of you, it sounds funny. You're losing your singleness, okay? And maybe some of you are super freaking independent, and you go, I really love my life, and I don't want a partner, and this will require you to lose your singleness. But you will choose it yourself. So that's why I'm laughing, because it's funny. You will decide to invest in a relationship where before you kept investing in yourself, and you are doing a really great job, because I'm seeing that you're happy, you're successful, you have all of those things to look forward to. You're gonna decide to invest into this relationship. So what you're losing here, Nine of Pentacles, you're losing a single life, okay? All right, let's see. What else? What else do we need to know about this relationship, L3? Let's see. Listen, this individual will want to fight for you, and they're not going to be afraid of competition. It's as if this person will be able to feel your emotions. See, there are two sides to this person. One is very cold and very straight to the point, no bullshit type of individual. This other side of them is very empathic. And when people would look at them from the side, they'll say, oh, they're very straight to the point. They can't come across as cold. When you are together, this other persona comes out. And they will want to nurture you. They will want to care for how you're feeling. They will want to help you with any projects that you may be working on, and they're going to be interested in what you're doing. This individual will see you as a god or goddess straight away. The Empress is here. The way you look, the way you smell, the way you walk, everything, it seems like they want to bow down almost, you know. I don't want to say they're going to put you on a pedestal, but they will know what they have. They will know your worth, and this individual will not treat you in questionable ways. Okay, so if you're dealing with someone like that right now, this is not that individual for sure. They will not make you question the relationship or their intentions. What else we got here? Straight away, sex life will be great. Maybe even scary for some of you because of how great it's gonna go. Ace of Cups at the bottom, Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, the Sun, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, romance, chemistry, sex is great here. You may move fast with this person, or if you're not moving fast with this person, then there's a lot of action in the bedroom for sure. Now, if you don't want, or if you're not planning children, you know what to do, because there's going to be a lot of fire, okay? just something that I want to let you know. It's a very steamy type of relationship. You're also going to think of some sort of activities that you're gonna do. It's like a game for you. So I don't know, for example, you go to a restaurant and you challenge one another for some sort of a task that it's funny and it's challenging and it's flirtatious. I don't know, maybe for example, when the waitress or waiter comes, compliment them, and you both look at how they react, right? Or I don't know, but it's something very flirtatious though. It's something that kind of turns both of you on. I don't know, maybe using some sort of toys that no one knows about. It's that kind of shebang, I'm telling you, pile 3. It's gonna be wild. So if you are shy or if you're very reserved, I really feel that this person will open you up to new heights. Let's put it this way. So that's what I got for pile 3. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. All links are down below. And thanks for spending some time with me here today. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.